idea of prayer, the way that we were taught it in church, is not the way our ancestors taught it, because it goes into the idea of have the ability to create our reality. We've been praying to Jesus to come and save people, to come and save us, or at the very least, just change the heart of these racist white people is what we're doing, okay, or have been talking about doing. And we get mad because white people are not changing their hearts, because ultimately, deep down, what we truly believe when we get angry, it is that if a white person's attitude doesn't change, my life won't change. Life is still going to be the same unless they can change their attitude and let us in or let us have something. My life won't change. Now, to me, it is absolutely crazy to think that I have all these things working in my favor. I got all the privilege. I got all the economic might. I got all of this stuff working in my favor, and I want to give that up. That's what we're expecting from people who have everything working in their favor. So to me, it's more about us figuring out what we need to do in our communities to circle the wagon, so to speak, create an economic foundation in other ways, and we got to be creative about doing it, you know. But the bottom line is we got to understand that once we put our minds to it, it can happen. But as long as we feel like we're helpless and we need to wait on Jesus, or we need to keep spreading knowledge, because I know plenty of people that got plenty of knowledge, okay, about a lot of different things, real estate investors, cryptocurrency investing, all of this, but they never move to do anything, because deep down they don't even believe it's possible. They don't believe that they can get it done. We got to address that. So for me, going to the Kemetic paradigm addresses all of these things and helping us to really build ourselves from within before we can build anything outside of ourselves.
So, brother, I'm taking all of this in. Did we focus more on getting along with others than we focused on our empowerment?
Absolutely. And there's a segment of people that believe, really, when King got assassinated, he realized the mistake he made and he started to focus on the economic stuff. And then that's when he was taken out, you know,
right,
because
right.
he started talking about an economic agenda and stuff like that. So basically, we did start focusing on really being light. Is what I would say, is that we started focusing. We wanted others to say, "Hey, black people, y'all okay? Come on in and sit down with us, man. Let me break some bread with you. You know, eat a little bit of the soup, and let's just talk about some things." You know, once we started to focusing on going to the lunch counters and sitting in with them, guess what happened to all the restaurants in our communities? Down. Went down. Yeah. Okay? It was as if white people's ice was colder than the ice in our own communities. You know? And again, I want to understand, I'm not meaning to be racist. That's not what my intention is. I just want to call a spade a spade. Is as a people, we got so caught up in trying to integrate that we did not consider the ramifications of not building an economic base. Because even today, we are ignored by two parties in the United States, the Democrats and the Republicans, which is the only two major viable parties that really